Hi, it's Toronto's real estate team at RE/MAX, and here is our September 2017 Toronto Real Estate Market Report. The big hit this month was to the lower sales numbers combined with a big increase to the listing inventory. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. So let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what's happened. Sales were down 35% for September compared to last year, with 6,379 houses and condominiums changing hands in all the districts. Although it's common for the market to rebound higher once the summer months were over, this did not happen. We had the lowest sales for September since 2012. Condo, townhouse, and high-rise suites took a bigger 36.4% share of the market, with 2,325 units being sold. The September average sale price for all GTA homes came in at $775,546, a mere 2.6% higher than last year. If you consider the year-to-date average compared to last year, however, the market is still up 15%, which shows that not all those gains in price during the insane spring have been lost. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how smooth or outrageous the market has been. The inventory average for the month of September compared to historical numbers was just about even, but up a big 69% from last year at this time. The sales to listings, or percent chance of selling ratio, is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market. Below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In September, that ratio finished at 33.5%, compared to 87% last year, and down from March's 154%. We're now just in a barely above neutral slight seller market territory, so owners with their homes on the market may need to adjust their expectations if they want their homes sold. The days on market average for Toronto homes was 24 days, one day faster than August. So let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 Treb district, the average sale price for September was $608,251. That average moved up 24.7% from the same time last year. With 377 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down 23% compared to 2016. There were 611 active listings on the market in September, 15% fewer than last year. The ratio of sales to listings was 61.7%, which keeps CO1 in very busy seller's market territory. The average days on market came in at 21, one day faster than last month. Now, east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 Treb district, the average sale price for September was just under $596,000. That number was up 25% compared to 2016. And with 142 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down 11% from last year. There were 231 active listings on the market in September, down 8% from 2016. The ratio of sales to listings was an incredible 61.5% for the month. That number keeps CO8 solidly in extremely busy seller market territory. The average days on market came in at 19, 2 days faster than last month. Here's a summary of the significant real estate milestones for September 2017, with some dramatic changes in some neighborhoods and some others still doing very well. We saw the lowest number of overall sales for the month of September since 2011, at 6,379, although they were up fractionally from August. The ratio of sales to listings dropped from August's 38.7% to 33.5% in September, just barely a seller's market. And the average sale price climbed slightly to $775,546, still up 15% year-to-date compared to 2016 because of higher sales of lower-priced condos. And there was a 2.6% average sale price increase from September 2016. Traditionally, we've seen an average annual appreciation of 6.8% over the last 20 years. Also, sales in the month were down 35% from 1 year ago, and the GTA real estate market overall averaged the days on market at 24, still quick compared to many markets. First-time buyer aspirations are now shifting to a condominium lifestyle. Condo sales took a highest ever 36.4% of the total market in September, about 3% more than average. Downtown condo listings were lower by 8 to 15% from last year at this time, and the days on market average was 19 to 21 days. The ratio of sales to listings for condos downtown ranged between 61.7% in CO1 to 61.5% in CO8, indicating a strong seller's market, well ahead of the rest of the GTA. Also, the average sale price for downtown condominium suites is up by roughly $120,000 from 2016. Building on this higher demand due to better affordability, condo appreciation in the two main downtown markets averaged 25% year over year. Markets in York Region and other 905 neighborhoods have suffered the most from the market slowdown. Every district is now showing that they're in a buyer market territory. Overall, it's a perfect opportunity now, with the increased inventory, for a buyer to find a home they fall in love with and negotiate with the seller one-on-one in many cases to come to a mutual agreement. This month we're looking at the stats for the average resale home price for the Toronto Real Estate Board. The press this week was making a big deal of how the average price went up in September. Well, that's always been the way it works. Once we're over the slower summer market, so people shouldn't really think it's such a big deal. The more important number to look at is the sales price increase year over year, which came in at a minuscule 2.6%. Remember the days back in March when that number was 33.2%? For those doomsayers, note that we're still a positive number year over year and the market is not crashing. So what's a terrific way to make your first baby step into Toronto's real estate market and find out where those more affordable choices are? The best first step is to go on a market experience tour of condo or house neighborhoods with one of our team members. Leave your checkbook at home. What a tour is not intended to do is show you homes with the intention that you'd immediately buy one. What it is intended to do is give you an opportunity to get a clearer idea of what's available on the market in your favorite parts of the city and in your price range, without worrying about being pressured into having to make an immediate buying decision. Once you've had your tour, we want you to go back home and think about what you saw. You'll then be better able to set up a good home buying plan and make smart, educated decisions about where and when you want to be in your new home. You can sign up for your condo tour at marketexperiencetour.com and a tour of houses at dailytorontohometours.com. Check back here in early November for our October 2017 Toronto Real Estate Market Report.